Raise your chunks in the air as most debonair man or min strides into the room. Springing forth from his lair as his foes all despair, for black be the name of their doom. Ooh, that's our black, blackety, blackety doo. Yeah, something black, that's the guy who says. Woo. Gosh, oh chunks, quit it! You're breaking windows, what are you yelling about? Oh, that? Yeah, I just had Chunks come up with a nice motivational tune. And as punishment for getting beat by that hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting, so where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything, I'm getting so bored. Hey, Count! My destructive friend is all gassed up and itching to get back into action. Yes, Robot is begging me to take him out. Say the word and I'll roll out. Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelf the robot action plan for now, okay? The key thing is, the Count kinda left specific orders for us to stand by. Got that? No way! We're just supposed to wait here for that big mean hero to come get us? So the Count doesn't need my services? Excellent, I'll just be off then. You go nowhere! We wait! It's the Count's direct order. His word is absolute! Be a good little minion and do not move until told, okay? Thanks! But I'm bored! And Robot craves his daily smash. I can't just loiter here. There's no action. Ah, hard to stay still when you pine for sweet vengeance, isn't it? Dementia. The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes. We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack, perish the thought. Defeating the hero would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders. Oopsie, I just remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in a jiffy, bye! Yeah, I've got to go to flavorize the robot's flavorizer. I'll return once everything's up to code. And later, Dementio. Ahaha. My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be moving on as well. And Chunks was never the same again. And back to this again. Look, Timpani, the stars are beautiful, aren't they? There's a tradition in my village. We believe that wishes on stars come true. Oh, is that so? In that case, we better get wishing, don't you think? I don't need to wish anymore. I've already got my wish now. I have everything I need right here. Timpani, aren't you cold? Not at all. I'm very warm. Can we stay like this just a little longer? More of this. Tippy. What? What's the matter, Tippy? You seemed a little out of it there. Well, didn't you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just that, for a second I thought I'd remembered something very important. Bowser's arms! The void, it looks as though it's gotten bigger. We need to open the door to the next world quickly. Let's hurry. Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play of Super Paper Mario. In the last episode, we fought King Crocus and got the 6th Pure Heart, and we made peace in the land of the Cragnons between the Cragnons and the Floro Sapiens. And just like true heroes do. So, and well, now we're back in Flipside, and we now have to go into Flopside to go look for the next heart pillar. But we're also going to be doing quite a few things, since now we have pretty much most of Flopside have access to. Oh, you're back. Have you seen the sky lately? The void continues to grow larger. I imagine that some worlds have already started to decay. I wonder how long our dear Flipside will be spared. The light pronouncer doesn't say anything about how long we have? The light pronouncer was only written to counteract the dark one. As such, it's not truly prophetic, so it's hard to say how long we really have. And yet, I feel confident saying that we do not have much time at all. Well, we can only go forward now. We can't just wait for all worlds to end, can we? Of course, you're right, my dear. I received a message from Nullroom recently. It seems that someone on the outskirts of Flopside has spotted a heart pillar. As you're no doubt seeking the next heart pillar, that is a good place to start. I'll go back to Lypernoscus to look for clues. Alright. So, let's make our way over to Flopside. And, yeah, I just gotta say, this game is getting good. I mean, look at what we... Like... Yeah, okay, let me find my words. Like... I mean, I did say, like, after Chapter 2, I did say, like, the game would pick up, which it did. I mean, look at the things we've done since Chapter 2. We saved Tippy from a geeky chameleon in a land made of pixels. We went into outer space and helped the Space Prince. And of our latest accomplishments, we went to ancient times and settled peace between two societies. Okay, and this guy, we have more stories. Sure. After stomping the phone move, yeah. Alright, another story called Pixels. Sure. So yeah, you know about pixels, right? Heh. I see that you do. Those wily engines are smart, but not too strong. They need muscle. So they made the pixels for anything physical that they couldn't do on their own. With the help of the pixels, the ancients built amazing worlds. But now the technology is mostly lost, the pixels are scattered and forgotten. There are even some original pixels stronger than the rest who still wait to be found. I see you found a pixel already, but there are others you haven't found yet. I'm tapped, alright. Alright, so yeah, he only has these stories. So now, let's actually go to see Saffron and do some cooking. Since, well, the next chapter, it actually involves a lot of fighting, so, yeah, we're gonna need a couple good items to survive. Well, not survive, but just to get by it okay. And yeah, back to what I was saying, you're gonna see, like, chapter 6 and after, it's my favorite part of the game. Like, we are right at, like after this episode and next episode, we are going right into my favorite part of the game. Like, it goes, like, if you thought the last few chapters were great, like, you're gonna see it's gonna get even crazier and more insane and just amazing. Like, especially chapter 7. Chapter 7 is my it's my definite favorite chapter in the game. But yeah, we still have a little bit to go before that. But for now, let's just do some cooking and we'll cross on over to Flopside. Alright, sap syrup. Alright, let's cook this fresh vegetable. Or fresh veggie. God, I cannot talk. I don't know why I'm struggling to talk in this episode and the last. And there we go. Alright. Healthy salad. Bowser doesn't eat vegetables, so I don't know how he's gonna eat it. Alright, Peachy Peach. Do. Alright. And it's actually a good thing we have a lot of money, because in Flopside there's actually 2 things that we can, well, actually 3, where we can actually spend quite a bit of our money that are now that we now have access to. And okay, yeah, that's everything. Alright, let's cook up this keel mango. And it's weird that we found that keel mango in Crag, since those are from Keel Key in Thousand Year Door, but oh well. Alright. So we got some pretty good items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we're full on items. Alright, so yeah, now let's cross the magical way into Flopside. This will actually be Tippy's first time in Flopside, since last time when we came here with her, she was not doing too well. And also, remember what, and also the whole thing between Tippy and also what, between what's also going on with Count Flick's minions, that's also getting pretty interesting as well. They're going against his orders. So yeah, anyway, let's identify these people. This stained glass window depicts one of the ancient sages, Merlimbus. This gentle and lovely sage is said to have created the pure hearts. She is a direct answer to the fortune teller Merlovely and the charmer Merly. This stained glass window depicted one of the ancient sages, Merlite. He had great knowledge of the old world and is said to have designed Flipside. He is a distant ancestor of Merlin, who has many of his books at home. Alright, what about this guy? This stained glass window depicts one of the ancient sages, Merlu. This sage was very wise and even said to have written the Life Bernaticus. He was also a great magician who could control dimensions. And this is Merlumnia. This stained glass window depicts one of the ancient sages, Merlumina. The wisest of the sages, she was the leader of her great people. She was also very passionate and inspired dozens of legends of her romantic adventures. Alright. So, nice to know who the ancients were, so now let's just, let's head on over to Flopside. And we're back. And let's stop by the card shop, because why not? And we got money. We got plenty of money to spend. So, let's buy a cock card. Well, he's got quite a few interesting ones. Nothing like really rare. But, oh well. So, now let's head on back. He doesn't really have anything too interesting to us, so let's just make our way over to Nolrim, I guess. Since, he apparently knows where the heart pillar is, so I guess we'll go ask him for it. And also, now this elevator is accessible, but we're not going to be going down that elevator at the moment. We'll actually be circling back up there. Since now we can actually go into Flopside Outskirts. So yeah, let's go talk to Nolrim. See what's going on. Did you hear from Merlon? The next heart pillar is on the outskirts of this town. Go to the outskirts and go down one floor and find a special spot to do a thing. Or at least that's what my dream told me last night. I think. Okay, you think. Okay. We'll totally take your word for it. But, yeah, either way, we know where it is. And if we flip into 3D, check this out. This guy, he looks kind of familiar. It's this guy again. Remember, he made the pipe for, from the Flipside Pit of Under Trials up to the surface? Ah, another great day for Wilderberg. Working in the sunshine feels so good, yeah? This old man is happy. But that is neither in the here nor in the there. I have inspected here, yeah? I am thinking I can make the pipe lead to Flipside. You were covering the 300 tons for construction, yeah? Are we having the deal? Sure. That will save a lot of time, since then we don't have to go down into that mirror hall anymore. We could just pay this guy for the pipe. Awesome, alright. So now we have a pipe from Flipside to Flopside. This pipe is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You were using it whenever, yeah? Wise people are always being more efficient. You made the wise decision. Well, I'm going. Alright, see you, buddy. We'll actually be seeing you again in this episode. Since, well, just like how all things are in Flipside and Flopside, everything is reversed. So, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to it. Anyway, if we go over here, similar to Flipside, there is a platform that we can go up to the 3rd floor, but in the outskirts of the 3rd floor of Flopside. So yeah. Now let's just check this out. We have another one of these that we can't do anything with. Well, the other one we still can't do anything with, but we'll figure that out soon. We actually will be figuring out what to do with these stones before we head into Chapter 6, so fairly soon. Since none of our pixels, they can do anything about them, so yeah. But for now, we're just going to be moving on into the outskirts of Flopside. So yeah, let's just head on out into the outskirts. And yeah, you really could, like, even if we did decide to come out here, we really couldn't do anything out here until we got Cudge. Since, as you can see, anyway, here, in a reverse of where, and actually the reverse of where the 4th heart pillar is, we have where, I guess, what I'm going to be guessing is where the 8th pure heart will go. So that's actually where the final pure heart will go when we get to it eventually. But that won't be for a little while. But yeah, anyway, that's actually like what heart pillars look like before they form. Anyway, so yeah, before we got Cudge, we really wouldn't be able to do much out here, as I was saying. And oh, I thought I had carry on still, but nope. And oh, these guys. Alright. So, same thing as last time. To the hero, have you forgotten already? Feeling stumped? Try flipping. So yeah, check it out. Still being able to flip? We can go out here. Also, even if you came here with Cudge, you still, in order to get to the heart pillar, you still would need Dottie. So yeah, great little ways of using Dottie and Cudge in order to, and wow. And also, it's still fun just using Dottie to wreck these enemies when we're like the size of a flea. Of course, keeping track of yourself is also a little challenging. And alright, let's switch to Cudge again. I tried to hammer it, but no, it wouldn't work. Alright, hit this. And here we are. The 6th heart pillar. Only 2 more to go. So let's put it in. Oh, here we go. I'm getting excited. Chapter 6. At the Duel of the 100, the hero will meet with dark powers of purest chaos. If you fall to the 100, the chaos world grows and the purity heart fades. And as that happens, the hero will fall to the world where all games are ended. That's in the section of light pronosis that I just deciphered. It seems to suggest that if you fail to pass these duels, all worlds will be ruined, and apparently your lives will be lost along with the purity heart. I know that what I've just shared with you might only serve to discourage you, but I still must send you forth, however. It saddens me that I can do nothing else. You seriously came all this way out here just to tell us that? Dude, why? Like, come on, man. Like, why did you buy, like, why the heck did you come all the way out here just to tell us that? You know, it's like, no wonder why people just don't like you, Norum, because you're such a downer. Anyway, so yeah, now the 6th pure heart is in its heart pillar. We could very easily, just like last time, go use our return pipe and go back to Flipside. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I, got interrupted. But, yeah, so even though we put the pure heart in its heart pillar, we still have a few things that, to do here in Flopside. So for one, we want to go down here. And this is the opposite of where the 3rd, this is where we put the 3rd pure heart. So we're actually going to be putting the 7th pure heart down here, once we get it. and it's actually going to be going right up there, but we don't have any way to get up there yet, but that's alright. But anyway, but instead of that, we want to go down this pipe. And down here, there's actually quite a few things we can do. We can hit this. And in this big chest, you're probably thinking, oh, we're going to get another pixel. Nope, we get a power plus. Basically, this basically raises our attack, like similar to the Mighty Tonic, but unlike that, this does it permanently. So yeah, now our attack is 8 and Bowser's is 16 permanently. So it's basically a level up but an item. So yeah, I mean, we were overpowered already, so now we're gonna just destroy enemies. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, also we want to go down here, and down here at the very bottom, this may, like from the top, may look like a regular bottomless pit, but it's not. This is a special pit and it has a berry card. So yeah, it's a card of our pixel berry. Actually, let's just show that off. Alright, so yeah, we got berry. So yeah, we have spaces for all of our pixels. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, we'll get those at a later time. So yeah, now what we want to do. No, I did not want to fall down here again. If you remember last time in Flipside, we had blocks, but these are different. They move. So let's just use Tippy to uncover them all. Alright, then jump, jump, and jump. So now flip into 3D, and let's go down this way. Flip back into 3D, and check it out. This is the entrance to the Flopside Pit of Honor Trials. Yeah, there's not just one there's not one Pit of Honor Trials in this game. There's two. Yeah, now you're probably wondering why can't we open this? We can't actually open this one up until we beat the Flipside one, which we will be doing at a later time. Also, like the Flipside Pit of Honor Trials room, we have this guy again. So yeah, now once again we can make a pipe from bottom to the top of Flopside. Alright, there we go. This pipe building 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, using it whenever, yeah? Alright. So see you then. That's actually the last time we'll actually ever see him, so yeah. Cool. So now let's actually just go on up. This is to basement level 1, the opposite of where the the arcade is in Flipside. So now let's hits a spot. Coffee black, the only way to drink coffee. So now, the opposite to come on and hang loose. This is the Beveragium underground. Be over there. I'm the owner of this pad. Name's Carson. Okay, good to see you, etc. Listen, my line of work. I hear gossip. I don't give a hoot about. But who knows? Somebody might care about this stuff. Maybe that somebody's you. So it's okay if you're alright. So yeah, so he'll tell us more stories here. So yeah, more Flipside history. So Flipside's convenient, created by ancients in a space between dimensions. That means you can open up portals to all the other worlds from there. But on the other hand, it's strangely susceptible to influences from other worlds. So the ancients built the town in a way that would stabilize this effect. And that particular way was, do you know what? The town was built in duplicate with both Flipside and Flopside versions. They realized the light without dark or vice versa would never be stable. You need both sides for perfection, you know. Having two opposite sides is the secret to the town's stability and longevity. Flopside gossip, okay. So you heard the famous charmer Merly moved into Flopside somewhere, right? If she casts a charm on you, good things happen when you beat enemies. Try it. Oh yeah, but I hear something's been bothering her lately. If you talk to her directly and not across the ball, she'll tell you about it. If you have some free time, why don't you go see what's going on with her? Oh, chunks, okay. So Complex has 4 minions, does he not? The biggest and brawniest of these is one named O'Chunks. So about this O'Chunks, he was once the general of an army in a certain land. I hear he led a force of 1,000 strong across the enemy lines. One of his trusted advisors sold him out, and all of his men fell to the enemy. I guess that's when Complex scooped him up. Luck played upon his shame and depression to enlist him in his service. Cruel. Interesting. We can hear the history of some of the characters and other things. So, Tribe of Darkness. So, have you heard of the Tribe of Darkness? Norm and others like him are descendants of the shadowy odd people. Long, long ago, they broke off from the Tribe of Angels to live alone. They avoided mixing with other people out of pride, and no one even knows where they went to live. They were so secretive. There are rumors of a secret castle deep in a forest. Must have been lonely. Mimi, okay. So Complex has 4 minions, as you know. The one named Mimi has the ability to mimic any person she wants to. She's so good at it, I think she even sometimes forgets who she is. This Mimi, her true identity is shrouded in mystery. Some say she's a failed pixel experiment of the ancients. Others say she's the unintended creation of a witch who is researching potions that would allow shapeshifting. If you ever meet her, could you ask her for me? Interesting. More Tribe of Darkness. So let me tell you more about the Tribe of Darkness I mentioned earlier. They started out as a group within the ancients who had more magic power. Fearing their power would be diluted, they forbade marriage outside the group. Their power was considered an important resource by all of the ancients, but no one knows why their power is so important now. One day, they all just disappeared from the Tribe of Ancients, and since then, no one has seen them. Did their games end? All now is shrouded in darkness. Alright, he's got no more. Yep, he's got no more. So yeah, interesting. A whole lot of interesting stories. Anyway, so opposite from the arcade, here we get, instead of more games, we get a golden card. A card that allows you to play a hidden arcade game. So yeah, back in Flipside, there's another game that we can play with this card. And here we got a cooking this bee. This basically, it basically stores recipes for us, and if we bring this to Saffron or to her Flopside counterpart, Hot Fron, it'll allow us to do to cook some things. Anyway, here, instead of there being very little water, there is actually, or a whole big amount of water, there's actually very little. So now let's actually go and visit Flim's Flopside counterpart. Now this is something that I talked about earlier, about how there's stuff that we can do with Fleep. This is what and also stuff that uses up a lot of money. This is what I was talking about. Not in here, this is just a little thing we can do with Dottie. So yeah, Itty Bits. These are basically all these small little homes that we've been seeing. They basically sell rare items. So yeah, that's interesting. If you like really are into cooking, then you can go and do these, but I'm not, so yeah. So yeah, let's talk to you. Hi there, I'm Flam, the map chap. I sell hidden mysteries of the world here. So, are you into maps or what? Because this chap is. Oh, these maps I sell, they've got great pictures of treasures. Each map shows you where to go, and if you find the treasure, it's yours. So, what do you think? I mean, that's cool, right? And you're here, so buy one. Do it, pick a map. Alright, so yeah, basically, these maps, they show locations from all over, from all over the game. And basically, you are like literally everywhere. And basically, in order to figure it, and basically you have to go to the place where they show, and then or where they show. And if you use Fleep in that area, then you can get an item or even cards. Now, this is a major side quest. I'm gonna buy them now because we have a lot of money, and you know, why not? I mean, and well, also, I will do this before we end the game. This is gonna be like one of the major side quests we will do probably before Chapter 8, since not all of them are available now. There are still a few that we can't do yet, but yeah, this is just something that I want to do because the items are really good, and you also can get, you know, it's just, this is also what you have to do to complete them 100%, at least like completely 100% the game. So yeah, wow, we went from 999 coins to only like 175. Wow, yeah, it just goes to show you how much these maps and everything cost. So yeah, now this is actually our last tab in our menu item. So yeah, as you can see, some of these maps, they are available, but some of them are not available to us yet. So yeah, why that is well, some of them they have items that we just can't do anything with yet. You know, they have cards where it's just like, I guess they're kind of spoilers to this part of the game because we haven't fought the enemies for them yet. So yeah, but I will go back later when we like just before, like probably after Chapter 7, I'll come back to him and buy like any other new maps that he has. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically the plan for now with the maps. Or yeah, with all these maps, I'm just buying these now for now, and then I'll go back later because now, you know, as you can see, we don't have nearly as much money, that's good. But anyway, there's one last little thing I want to do before we make our way over to before we end this video off right here. So we got a cooking dish, basically. But there's also one other one that we can get right here in 3D in this old couple's house. That's it. So yeah, guys, I'm actually gonna end this video off right here. In the next episode, we will actually be doing one of probably the most biggest side quests in the game. Because if you remember, Carson, as he just told us, Merle, she's actually set up shop here in Flopside. She is the Flopside fortune teller. But something's up with her, and if we talk to her on the other side of her crystal ball, she'll talk to us about it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next episode. We're going to be going to talk to Merle, and yeah. So, and just seeing what's going on with her. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, give us a like, consider subscribing if you're not, share this video out, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
It's over.